Hello everybody, Ministorm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XI Online. In the last episode, we got caught up on the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel missions that get us to the point where they start intersecting with the Wings of the Goddess expansion. So we are now ready to go ahead and start working on the Wings of the Goddess expansion, where we've already actually unlocked access to those areas by entering one of the cavernous maws around the Juno area. And that basically has transported us back in time 20 years to the time of the Crystal War against the Shadow Lord and the Beastmen. And so we essentially need to enlist with a nation to begin investigating what's going on there. So that is what we're going to do. Now, also, as you can see, I have swapped up my character's look again. This is the warrior relic armor I just finished getting. And so I am using it as a glamour for now. See what I think of it. I do like the look. It's basically the same as the artifact, but blue. A little bit of differences there. So, we need to go back to the past and start enlisting with a nation. So that is what we're going to do. Now, I already have a survival guide unlocked there. And we're going to head to Rolandberry Fields S. Because the nation that I have decided to enlist with is going to be, obviously, Windurst. For a couple of reasons. One, Windurst is the nation that we started as. You know, it's our home nation. Don't want to go this way. Music's a tad loud. There we go. And it is also the only nation that I have not enlisted with before, with a previous character. As I played through some of the Bastok and the Sandoria missions previously, so this is going to be somewhat blind. My first time running through those missions. Well, actually, they're technically quests. Wings of the Goddess is a little bit strange. Let me just mount up. So, we need to head towards Crawler's Nest. And so while I'm writing, I'll talk about this. So, Wings of the Goddess is broken up into two different types of missions, essentially, that you have to do. There are the main Wings of the Goddess missions, and then there are the kind of nation quest lines. So each nation, Sandoria, Bastok, and Windurst, have their own nation quest line, in addition to the actual Wings of the Goddess story. Now, you cannot progress through the Wings of the Goddess story until you have completed certain numbers of the actual nation missions. So you kind of have to work a little bit on the Wings of the Goddess missions, and then do some nation quests, and then go back to doing some Wings of the Goddess missions, and then go do some nation quests again, and so forth and so on. So it's, as I said, it's rather strange, a little bit different from the previous expansions, which basically you just run through that expansion story missions. So, before we can progress any further in any of the actual Wings of the Goddess missions, we need to do 3 of the nation quests, starting after we enlist. which fact, we're almost to the crawler's nest. And you can actually do all 3 nation quest lines, but you only need to progress 1 in order to get access to the actual Wings of the Goddess story missions. So there's an actual door blocking the crawler's nest. Survival guide. And we are looking for Kalsu Kalasu. There he is, right there. Hey, who let you in here? Nobody's supposed to know about the Federation's secret base. Nobody, meaning you, not me, you see? Oh, an adventurer. Why didn't you say so? An adventurer? One who adventures. One who seeks adventure. Well, adventurer, it is... Is it adventure that you seek? Yes. I knew it. From the moment you said you were an adventurer, I could sense something adventurous about you, my friend. And what could be more adventurous than joining an organization called the Cobras? Wait right there. I have something for you. Alright, show this to Lieutenant Mia Ryu in Windurst. What is it? Oh, what is it? Why, a recommendation letter from yours truly. How else would you get into the Cobras? Come on, take it. Don't be shy. There you go. Now all you have left to do is sneak past all the beastmen guarding the path to the Federation capital. Quite adventuresome, I would say. Good luck, and may the wisdom of the stars light your path. Well, fortunately, I can ride a mount, which basically lets me bypass anything hostile on the way. So I got a green recommendation letter. Alright, now we need to figure out how to get to Windurst. Now, in the past areas, things are a bit different. So... we need to head to Sarmug Champagne, first of all, which is kind of annoying because that is quite far away. I don't think I have the Sarmug Champagne survival guide. Then we'll have to proceed through Merifatau Mountains and Tarongi Canyon. It's gonna be a long ride. Apparently can't slip through there. Now, I need to double check just to make sure I did not already unlock something closer. So let me get back to the survival guide and then I will check in. Alright, I'm back here at where the survival guide is. I have Norvalen front and Durflin front. Talia Downs. That's not closer. Okay then. Well. I'm gonna have to ride all the way there. Or will I? Hold the phone. There's an option. I might just... No. Nope, I won't. Never mind. I'm gonna have to ride. I thought there was a teleportation option that could get me there. But no. No, there isn't. I mean, there is a teleportation option that I could use to jump around a bit in the past, but I have to reach one of the cities in the past first. And I have not done that yet, so... that won't work. Alright, well, I got a nice long ride ahead of me, and I'm not going to let you or make you sit here and watch me do that. So, I will pause here, and I will be back once I'm in the vicinity of Windurst. Alright, I'm back. Not quite to Windurst just yet. Just wanted to make a note of one thing. I'm in Merifatod Mountains. And to get to Windurst in the past, you don't go the normal route, which is here. To go into Taronga Canyon, you go over here to Fort Karugo Narugo. So... we head this way. This is an entirely new zone added with the expansion. It basically looks like Taronga Canyon, but... and I don't have the map? I apparently do not possess a map. Interesting. Let me just see one thing here. I may not possess a map in game, but I have a way of seeing a map. Do you not enter from this entrance? Is this the wrong entrance? Maybe this is the wrong entrance. This is one of the things about some of these new zones and the way that certain things have been reworked is they're oftentimes not intuitive. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's other entrances over there. Okay, well, that's the case. Then that is not the entrance you want to use. One of these two entrances are the ones you want to use. Alright, well, let me get over there. Okay, I am now at one of the correct entrances. At least this should be one of the correct entrances. I did also go ahead and take a bit of a detour to get the map, because apparently I didn't previously. One of the ones I missed. So. Alright, so this is the map of Fort, whatever this thing is called, Harugo Narugo. And there is a survival guide there that we're going to want to pick up. This is a fairly big zone, so again, this is going to be a long ride, and it, again, as I said, looks just like Merifatad Mountains, Tarongi Canyon region, so nothing really too interesting to see here. So I will work my way through here, because this exits out to West Saruda Baruda at the south. There's that survival guide. Right here. Alright. Another pause, and I will be back. Alright, I am now all the way down to the south end of the fort and can enter West Saruda Baruda. The thing is, I don't know where there might be cutscenes as we move through the different zones. Alright, so we can't go to East Saruda Baruda. So we just have to head towards the entrance to Windurst. Which should be where it usually is, right there. A little bit different creatures here. In the past, it's just still bumblebees, pixies. Alright, so we're not too far away, so I'll be right back once I'm right down there. Alright, so here we are. Finally. Alright, we ride for Sormoog. Yeah, place looks a little beat up. We'll teach those Yagudo to fear the Libran War Warlocks. No retreat, no surrender. And they're riding green chocobos. Oof. Hey, what are you doing? Blocking the road like that? You want to be known as the buffoon that injured Ajito Marujito, child genius? There's Ajito Marujito as a kid. Is it the first time you've seen the War Warlocks? Are you some sort of country bumpkin? That squad is likely off to investigate those things. Being from the country, you've probably seen one. Weird monster with a gaping maw. Looks like it would swallow you whole. Anyway, whatever it isn't good. I sense something dreadful on the horizon. If only they would allow me to join the War Warlocks, I'd use my skill at magic to solve this mystery and preserve the peace of Windurst all at the same time. Why don't they recognize my talent? Just because I am a child? A genius is never appreciated in his own time. But I can't be wasting time bantering with a bumpkin. I have business with the Mithrin mercenaries. And don't go blocking any more roads. Ajito Marujito drops an inky black Yagudo feather as he rushes off. You obtained a key item, an inky black Yagudo feather. Alright. Let's make sure that we can get here in the future. Easy. Survival guide. Now, the one thing we now have access to is the Adamasite refinery? No, the Voidwatch Purveyor. Yeah, because Voidwatch is a thing that you can do. It's unlock some stuff. You just basically, you're fighting a bunch of notorious monsters for loot. I think it's the refiner. Because once you've joined Voidwatch, it's kind of almost like the Unity system a little bit. You can request teleportation. I think it's all related to Abyssia, because it uses the Abyssia currency. And yeah, we can get ourselves teleported around. But we have to get here first. Alright, so now we need to find Mia Ryu, who's in Windurst Waters S, which is where we're at H9. H9. So right in that area. Okay. Home point. I don't know what those green markers are for on this map, but judging by the name, we are looking for a Mithra, and there she is. What do you think you're looking at, scum? You best turn tail and march out of Cobra territory if you want to live to see tomorrow. Or maybe you'd like a private escort. My steel-tipped moccasins would be honored to show you the way out. Wait, what's that you're holding there? A green recommendation letter? Why didn't you say so? Give me that. Kalsu Kalasu? That meddling weasel. How many times have I told him that we don't need any more driveling peons cluttering our rank and filling our ale... and filling up on our ale. No offense, of course. On the other hand, we can always use an extra blade. Our feathered friends to the east have backed us into a corner, and it'll take more than quaint pleasantries to get us out. What did you say your name was again? It's Tuna. Tuna. Doesn't sound too imposing, but I guess we have your mama to blame for that, eh? Now listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. Just because some Taru playing soldier in Rollenberry thinks you got what it takes doesn't mean you get a free pass into the Cobras. You're going to have to prove yourself before the boss will even consider whether you're worthy to lick the Dommeldung off her boots. You've seen all those towers in Westeroto Bruto, right? Well, according to the Tarus, they play an important role in defending the Federation. Problem is, they're older than the warts on my dead granddaddy's corpse, and a day don't go by when one or two of them up and stop running. So to ensure the safety of Windhurst, the brains down in the Monastery have whipped up a solution. Zonpa Zippa's all-purpose putty. Yeah, that crackpot name makes the bile on my gut churn, but what do you expect from a Taru? Anyway, I want you to take this concoction to at least 3 towers and seal up any cracks you can find. Why does the Monastery do this themselves, you ask? Have you been to the Monastery? Those runs wouldn't last a second outside the city walls. That's why they hired us. Now the task was passed on to you, rookie. You should be honored. It's not every day a commoner like you gets the opportunity to prove herself to the Cobras. Don't let us down, Tuna, or you'll have me to answer to. Alright, well, we have our first mission. Go fix up the Horatoto Ruins towers. Okay, so I think we need to talk to this guy, Mugen. Hold on there, Missy. Do you know what's waiting on the other side of this gate for tenderific morsels like you, huh? Oh, you do now, do you? Well, it's your funeral. I believe I can handle myself. Thank you very much. Okay, so we need to head to the towers at F4. So that guy way up there, this one right here, and that one down there. But actually, we can just walk to this one. We need to examine the sealed entrance. You apply Zonpa-Zippa's all-purpose putty to the cracks on the entrance. Alright, now I gotta ride all the way up north. So I'll take care of that. Be back. Alright, here's the second tower. Okay, so we now need to head all the way down south, but there is a detour that I want to take. Before doing that, because there is a cavernous maw marked by that blue square there that we want to visit, because many of the cavernous maws that connect to the past here can only be opened if you enter them from the past. Otherwise, they don't do anything in the present. So, it can kind of help move around between the past and the present to have those open. And I missed my turn. So, we'll head over there, we'll use that, and then we'll take care of this last tower. So, I'll be back once I'm over there. Alright, that cavernous maw is right there. Okay. I'm about to say it's around here somewhere, and then I just looked up, and there it is. Okay, now, what you need to do is just checking it doesn't do it. You have to actually raise your pure white feather and enter. And then that dumps you out at the corresponding maw in the present. And then you can go back. And now this maw is an accessible route. Now at some point here, what I'm going to have to do, and probably going to have to do this on my own, is ride around to all of the areas in the past and get all the survival guides, unlike all of the cavernous maws, which is going to be a bit of an adventure because some of the zones in the past are incredibly annoying to navigate. Of particular note is Jugner Forest, because the Beastmen in the past have built giant walls all across the zone, which basically block you from being able to move around without detouring way out of your way to get into the certain areas. So I'm going to have to deal with that, and I'm going to have to unlock survival guides and the maws there because it makes other things, some of the missions later on, so much easier. Alright, so here's our tower. And we apply the remaining Zonpa Zippa's all-purpose putty. So now we gotta go back to Mia and Maya? And let her know we did what we were told to do. Now, I don't think we can get into Windurst through port. I think that the only section of Windurst that's actually available is Windurst Waters, so we have to go all the way around to the north entrance there, and then head in from there. So, once again, I'll be back. Alright, here we are. Alright, we accomplished our mission. What took you so long? Zompa was here hours ago thanking us for a job well done. Well, I hate to admit it, but you proved yourself, Tuna. Of course. Do I get anything? Alright, consider yourself an official member of the Cobras. And do you get anything? A swift blow to the kidneys is what you get if you ask another half-brained question like that again. You should be on your knees thanking me for letting you call yourself your sorry self a cobra. Alright, I guess about time you met the boss. Hold on. Boss! Roma Migo. This better be good, Mia. You remember what happened last person who woke me from my nap? Sir, yes, sir. I just wanted to introduce you to the newest member of the Cobras, Tuna. Tuna, eh? Was kind of scrawny if you ask me. You called me all the way over here to waste my time with this? Sir, no, sir, ma'am. I think this one may be different. I've already given her an assignment and she came through without any problems. Without any problems, you say? Well then, let's see what you're worth. And that goes for you too, Mia. Mio Ryu. Your tail is riding on Tuna's performance. Phew. What are you looking at? You're gonna get working, are you? Wait, you're looking at the wrong girl. You see that tar over there? Colin Olin? Ask him. Oh, and don't forget this bronze ribbon of service. It'll prove that you're fighting on the right side. Check with the evaluation official, Llewellyn, if you want to know more. Now, I have more important things to be doing than babysitting new recruits. Try not to get yourself smeared under an orcish war machine. And I obtained sprinter shoes as well. Alright. Now, what do you actually do? Colin Olin knows a cobra when he sees a cobra. Yes, he does. You've come to learn all about the Allied campaign. Have you not? I know you have. Oh, this is for Allied campaigns. Okay, nothing that's actually any relevant anymore. Alright, we will pick up our next mission from Dea Prandole. Here. But I think we will do that next episode. I'm going to have to stop here because I'm kind of out of time to record. Just getting to the city took like around 40 minutes. So that burned off pretty much all of my recording time, unfortunately. Oh well, now that we're here, we can settle in and get to work. We'll do that next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.